Hello everyone. Yesterday we have done the topic interference of light. Today we are going to do the topic that is Young's double slit experiment. We will use all the steps which we have used in that is path difference, when it is maxima, when it is what minimum, when it is constructive and destructive, that things we will use in this. So recall through that topic. What does the Young's double slit experiment done? It proves the wave nature of light. So for the proof of Young's double slit experiment, there is a diagram or experimental setup is here. Diagram. In this diagram there are two slits S1 and S2. There is a screen placed here. The distance between the two slits S1 S2 is what? Small d. This is very small, and the distance from the slit to the screen is what? Capital D. Achha, how we can make the slits? If there is a paper, we can simply make a cut by a blade, then a slit is formed. So this is very small. Now what occurs? There are a source that is monochromatic light. When it will form to slit S1 and S2, then coherent sources are formed, and that coherent source, we know that in coherent sources frequency is same and their path difference is either 0 or almost what? Same. So that is we are using. When they will fall on it, then on the screen there is, at some places there is what? Constructive interference will take place. At some places there is what? Destructive interference will take place. But to find out the constructive interference and destructive interference, we have to know the most important thing, that is what? Path difference. And by the help of path difference we can find all the things. So the most important thing is that how to find out the path difference. First of all, at point M, what is the path difference? If we will check, then we can, this is S2M and this is what? S2M and this is S1M. Is there was any path difference? Answer is what? No. So at point M, which is the center of the screen, we will find delta x is equal to how much? 0. And the last lecture we know that if delta x is equal to 0, then phi is also what? 0. So at point M, that is central point, so we can write what? It is central maxima. It is what? It is central maxima. So this is what? Bright portion. Now what is the path difference? This is the point P I have taken, where the two waves S1P and S2P, they are initially what? Same phase, striking at this point. Then what is the path difference? So path difference for, we are talking for what? For point P. The path difference is equal to how much? S2P minus S1P. How we can find out? We will take two triangles. One triangle is S1PA, another is what? S2PB. What is the common? In S1PA, A is 90 degree, and in this S2P is what? B is 90 degree. We will use Pythagoras theorem and we will drive this. So in triangle, first of all we will take this, that is we will use S2P square minus what? S1P square. We can write what? A square minus B square. S2P minus S1P in one bracket, another bracket, S2P plus S1P in another bracket. So this is our path difference. This is what? This is path difference. We can represent is what? Delta x. Path difference. Now first of all we have to find what? S2P and then S1P. So in triangle S2P, S2PB, we will use Pythagoras. We can write S2P ka whole square is equal to PB ka square plus S2B ka square. Now PB is how much? PM is what? Y, and this distance is what? D by 2. So that is Y plus D by 2 ka whole square plus capital D square. This is first S2P square. In the same way, in another triangle S1PA, हम क्या फाइंड आउट करेंगे? S1P का स्क्वायर. ये कितना होगा हमारे पास में? ये होगा पी ए का होल स्क्वायर प्लस S2 ए का होल स्क्वायर। पी ए कितना होगा, पी एम हमारे पास में y है और ए एम कितना है y/2, तो y माइनस dy2, तो दिस इज y माइनस dy2 का होल स्क्वायर प्लस डी स्क्वायर। वी विल सब्स्टिट्यूट दिस वैल्यू, दिस इज इक्वेशन फर्स्ट, दिस इज सेकेंड एंड दिस इज व्हाट थर्ड। तो हम क्या करेंगे, पुट सेकेंड एंड थर्ड इन फर्स्ट। देखिए क्या मिलेगा आपको, ये वैल्यू जब आप रखेंगे तो यहाँ पर आ जाएगा dy प्लस d/2 का होल स्क्वायर प्लस डी स्क्वायर, देन इट इज माइनस, वी विल टेक अ ब्रैकेट, दिस इज y प्लस d/2 का होल स्क्वायर प्लस व्हाट डी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू हाउ मच, path difference. We will write what, delta x into S2p plus what, S1p. Now when we simplify this, then what we will get, we will use the formula a plus b ka whole square, y square plus d square by 4 plus 2 times of yd upon what, 2 plus d square in bracket. When we will open this bracket directly, I am solving, that is y square, here is what, it is minus, sorry, this is minus y square minus d square upon 4 and minus minus what, plus 2yd upon 2 minus d square is equal to delta x, and this is S2p plus what, S1p. All the terms will be cancelled out. These, what is get, we are getting only yd plus yd, it is how much, 2yd is equal to how much, delta x into, it is how much, S2p plus what, S1p. So to solve this, what we can do, in the same page we are continuing here, from here we are going from what, here, so we have got what, 2yd is equal to delta x, and this is what, S2p plus S1p. So this distance is very small and this is also very close to what, m. So we can take the distance d, S2p and S1p almost equal to what, these all the distances almost equal to what, capital D, in addition only. This we can do in what, in addition, but in subtraction we cannot do so. This we have studied in class 11 measurement. So what we can write, we can write let or suppose S2p is equal to S1p is equal to what, capital D. When we are supposing, that is yd d is equal to delta x, d plus d is how much, 2d. I solve, what a delta x will be, comes to be what, yd upon what, d. So we have got the formula for what, path difference. Now while substituting the path difference, we have to find out whether the point P is what, constructive, or whether the point P is what, destructive. For constructive, we will put delta x is equal to how much, n lambda, and for destructive we will put delta x is equal to how much, 2n plus 1 upon 2 into lambda. Now we will do it. So we have got the formula delta x is equal to yd upon d. Now for at point P, for constructive interference, that is bright, what we have studied yesterday, that is delta x is equal to how much, n lambda. We are substituting this here. So when we are substituting, that is how much, n lambda is equal to yd upon what, d. We can find out the value of y, it will comes how much, n lambda capital D upon what, small d. This is the nth thing. Now we put the value of n here. So if we will put y is equal to 0, it is how much, 0. Central is what, 0. Now putting y is equal to 1, it is how much, lambda d upon d. y2, it is how much, 2 lambda d upon d. y3 is equal to what, 3 lambda d upon d. It means d upon d is a multiple of what, lambda, 1 2 3 and so on and so on. In the same way, we can find for what, for destructive, or for interference, that is for what, dark at point P. If there is a dark fringe is found out. Let's see. Here again delta x is how much? Yd upon what? D. For dark we are taking delta x is equal to 2n plus 1 upon 2 into how much? Lambda. We are substituting this. This is 2n plus 1 upon 2 into lambda is equal to yd upon what? D. When we solve this, from here we will get y is equal to how much? Put this is n plus 1 upon 2 into lambda d upon what? D. Again putting the value of n is equal to 1, 2, 0 and so on. So y0 is equal to how much? Lambda d upon 2d. y1 is equal to how much? 3 lambda d upon 2d. And next one is y2, that is how much? 4, 5 lambda d upon 2d and so on. So it is the integral multiple of what? 1 by 2 lambda, half lambda. Okay? So these two things we have got. If we will draw the graph for this, then how we can draw it? So let us suppose for drawing the graph, let's suppose here we are taking these bright and dark. So first one is what? At 0. Delta x is equal to how much? 0. Here is what? Maxima. So let us suppose this is the maximum point. Now the second term is we will start from here, because half is smaller than what? Complete. So we will have to start here. So here is what? Dark. For dark I am using what? Black color. So this and this is how much? What? Dark. Then again is what? This. Then we are using what? Blue color. Then again it is what? Dark in the same portions, because the gap is what? Same. When I will draw it, then you will see it will be like this. In this way. Here is what? Delta x is equal to what? 0. Here delta x is equal to what? Lambda. Lambda by 2. Here is also what? Lambda by 2. Here lambda, and so on in this way. We can also substitute the value of y also. Here y1, so we can use what? This is what? Lambda d upon 2d. Lambda d upon what? 2d. Here we can write what? Lambda d upon d. Here it is what? Lambda d upon what? D. So these are what? Bright. These which are with sketch pen, black sketch pen. These are what? Dark. These are what? Dark. And this is what? This is bright. This one is what? Bright. So if somebody says what is the path difference, next is what? Next we are doing what? In the same page I am continuing. Or sorry, not path difference, that is fringe width. Fringe width. So I will write a definition for fringe width. Fringe width is what? Width of bright fringe is the distance between two consecutive darkest line. सो ब्राइट के लिए क्या होगा? दो कंजुगेटिव डार्केस्ट लाइन के बीच में. तो यहाँ देखिए कहाँ कहाँ पर आपके पास में डार्क लाइन मिल रही है. देखिए ध्यान से. This is one dark and this is what? Another dark. In the same way, if I will here and this is also what? A dark. For this the value is how much? 3 lambda d upon what? D. So we will subtract them from this and this. So for this we can find out it is represented by what? Beta, and it is how much? 3 lambda d upon d upon 2d. This is how much? 2d minus lambda d upon what? 2d. When you will solve this, this is how much? 2d 3 lambda d minus what? Lambda d, when you will solve it, is how much? Lambda d upon what? D. This is this for this. In the same way for what? You can find out what? This is for bright. Now for dark fringe width, so this is what? Beta dash I will take. It will be also again find out what? Between them, here and here, these two. So it will be find again what? Lambda d upon what? D minus 0. So that is how much? Lambda d upon what? D. We will find that dark fringe width and bright fringe width. Dark fringe width and bright fringe width is of same thickness. Even central maxima also. So what we have seen in the screen, we can see that what we will see, the width, if this is central maxima, then first one is what? Bright, then again here is dark, here is dark, here is bright, then again here is bright, and their width will remains what? Same. So this proves the wave nature of light, that dark and bright fringes are consecutively. So how dark is formed, we have studied in the last. Crust and trough is combined, and for bright, crust and trough is combined. So in this way, Young's double slit has proved the wave nature of light. Thank you.